Finally!
Lane Hutson has come back to the Montreal Canadiens.
Are you kidding me? Is he really here?
Yes, he is really here. And by finally has come back, what I mean is he's come back and he's never going to leave again. It's official. Lane Hutson is a member of the Montreal Canadiens. He's here. He signed a 3-year contract. He ain't going nowhere. I don't know why all the wrestling references today, but you get it. You get the point. This is the most exciting Montreal Canadiens prospect since Cole Caufield. No questions asked. All the reactions are pouring in from absolutely everywhere, and there's a reason for that. And that is simply because Lane Hutson is the most anticipated prospect. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I made a title. I know I did. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Okay, well, the point is Lane Hutson is here, ladies and gentlemen. He has signed his 3-year entry-level contract with the Montreal Canadiens. He is going to be not only here in the sense of, okay, he's signed, he's got a contract, that's all good. He's going to make his NHL debut most likely in the same state that he is from, and that's Michigan, because he will join the Montreal Canadiens in Detroit on Sunday as the Canadiens prepare for a home-and-home to end the season with the Detroit Red Wings. As you can tell, a lot of energy in my voice. Pretty excited about this because it's Lane Hutson. There's been no other prospect that has been as hyped since Cole Caufield. We've seen this guy shine at Canadiens development camp. We've seen him shine at the World Junior Championship. We've seen him shine with Boston University. We've seen him win a championship. We've seen him score a game-winning goal to become a champion at Boston University. And in fact, let's get to some Lane Hutson highlights because you know y'all want to see them. Let's go through them and shout out to this gentleman here who has made this wonderful, wonderful Lane Hutson package. Here he is. This is the game-winning goal you just saw here at Boston University to win the championship last year. Here he is, going to do coast to coast. This probably has to be the most exciting goal right here ever scored by Lane Hutson in his young career. And that is a coast to coast goal. Watch this other angle here as he comes down. I don't know, he gets through 3 defenders and the one-hand tip. Are you kidding me, Lane? Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. I'm going to let it roll for another second here because you're going to see his skating ability here. I have already coined him a nickname, and that is the ankle breaker. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. Lane Hutson doing it all here. I've coined him a nickname, the ankle breaker. Watch him defeat his future teammate Owen Beck right here from Team Canada as he steals the puck, roof daddies it in a pre-World Junior Tournament game, stealing it from his future teammate Owen Beck, and snipes the top shelf for the overtime winner in a pre-tournament game in the World Juniors this year. I don't know, man. Actually, I did have it here. Okay, I did have the title. I lied to you guys. So no Habs prospect this hyped since Cole Caufield. He is the defensive Cole Caufield in a sense. It sounds pretty strange, but maybe not since Slavkovsky, because we're seeing what Slavkovsky has become and is becoming, I should say, is becoming. I'm not even going to go there with him right now. I'll talk about that another day. If you watched my last podcast with him, absolutely, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So this is one of the biggest takeaways for me personally, is that the Habs are going to need to adapt to the way that Lane Hutson quarterbacks a power play in order for them to maximize the Canadiens' full potential on the power play as Lane Hutson eventually, slowly becomes the full-time quarterback, replacing Mike Matheson eventually down the road. I don't know who he's going to play with, but that's maybe one of my biggest questions. Who is Lane Hutson going to play with? Is he going to start with Mike Matheson? Because we know that Mike is a similar type offensive defenseman, having the career year of his life. Mike Matheson is right now 60 points with the Montreal Canadiens, 10 goals, 50 assists. So you know that Lane Hutson's going to want to get some of that knowledge from Mike Matheson. Now, one thing I do also want to say, this coming from Jeff Gorton, that's VP of Hockey Ops for the Montreal Canadiens. He said that Lane Hutson is, in fact, better defensively than people think. And also, similar quote on David Reinbacher. He's better offensively than people think. So Reinbacher just arrived in Laval. The Canadiens are bringing in Lane Hutson. They're also bringing in, as we know, Florian Jacki to Laval too. So Lane Hutson is going to be making his debut. Clearly, they see him as one of the top tier, if not the top tier, other than David Reinbacher, because they drafted him 5th overall, let's be honest. But they see Lane Hutson as a top tier level prospect. And this is a process that is fairly normal to sign a college or university player to an entry level contract, just like they did Sean Farrell last year, and then give them an immediate look at the NHL level. So this is a really exciting time for Canadiens fans, because for me, as you can see, if I didn't show it already, I didn't show it yet. Andrei Markov is my favorite Montreal Canadien of all time, and he's an offensive defenseman. General Markey, as we know, one of the greatest defensemen to ever play, specifically in the more modern era with the Montreal Canadiens. And that's the kind of player I became. Andrei Markov just inspired the kind of player I became, an offensive defenseman. That's what Lane Hutson is. So, of course, I'm excited for another offensive defenseman to come up to the Canadiens and be their new power play quarterback eventually, full-time. And I don't know why, but the Dean Martin, for some reason, came to my head. When it comes to the power play, you're going to be seeing Lane Hutson basically show you a version of I did it my way. I can't sing like Dean Martin. No, it was Frank Sinatra, wasn't it? I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, you guys are probably going to watch the Sick Podcast with my buddy Shane Gomal and Tony Marinaro and Stu Cowan. And I'm going to let you guys do that because I'm going to be doing the same right now. So I don't even know if you're going to get a chance to watch this before it starts. Probably not. But watch it afterwards here. Hope you did. Regardless, you tuned into this video and you gave in to the Lane Hutson hype because it's everywhere around YouTube right now. As we know, all of us are talking about Lane. And once again, everybody, Lane Hutson finally has come to the Montreal Canadiens. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy his NHL debut. You know it's likely going to be in Detroit or at the Bell Center in Montreal. You figure they might want to play him in his home state of Michigan for his first NHL game, but regardless, you know he's going to play at the Bell Center. It's happening. Thank you, Kent, for making this happen for all of us. We appreciate it. If you enjoy the channel, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Lane Hutson season is here, and we are ready for it. Go Habs, go. See you guys soon.